protesters right here just climbed the side of the Empire State Building.
At the top, on the spire part
like
of the
2 days
Empire
ago.
State Building, holding a commercial break. So this is what it looks like. Two people are at the top, on the spire part of the Empire State Building, holding a flag that we think says, because it's blowing in the wind, "Power of love beats love of power. The world knows peace."
That's a Jimi Hendrix
Well, that
reference.
beautiful statement, however it may happen, is way up in the sky. And the two people are dressed in all black, and they are wearing masks. They appear to be a man and woman duo, but that's hard to tell from the ground. So with our drone or helicopter here, we can see them better. We've reached out to the New York Police Department to see what's happening on the ground. So, I mean, we need to get some ground cover now, because if they have, you know, surrounded this building, we would know it. But right now, the only eyes that we have are from the sky, those two people hanging on with that banner. We'll wait for them to return our call and pray that those people can hang on to the spire for as long as they need to and don't fall. That is, I don't know, Paul, you've been here a long time in New York.
Yeah, the last thing
But I think there's another update added to this as well.
had like this.
All right. Tell me this doesn't scream. What's that video game called? What? Watch Dogs, right? Does this not remind you of Watch Dogs at all? Oh, wowzers. Jonathan Swift, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, my bro. All right. Wowzers. It's just odd that people would do such obnoxious things for attention. And oh yeah, this is what I was going to show off.
It appears now that one of these protesters has paused at the platform there beneath the full height of the spire, either to position something or to move something, whether there's going to be an additional unfurling or not. We don't know the intention of these people. But if these people can get up to where they are, that raises a host of security questions. And they've seemingly done it, Kira, without any carabiner or belay ropes. Oh, dear God, Kira, this guy is getting down on a knee, perhaps proposing to this individual?
Oh, my gosh. Aaron, I think that's exactly what could be happening. I wish WABC would just move a little bit more around so we could see what he's doing down on his knee. This is crazy.
Well, I would imagine if it's a proposal, it's an elaborate one, and I hope she said yes. But it is undoubtedly going to end in their arrest.
Aaron, I hope this is not Taylor. I hope this is not Taylor and Travis. But then again, he already proposed. Never mind.
Taylor and Travis.
But they're clearly trying to overshadow a big weekend.
By the way, do you want to? We'll talk about this in a bit. This is a little bit off topic, but we'll talk about this in a moment.
And if it, okay, they're hugging. I think he just proposed.
So it would seem, an elaborate proposal preceded by the unfurling of a banner about peace and love at the top of the Empire State Building in the heart of Midtown Manhattan on one of the hottest days of the year. The two embracing, climbing without ropes.
I think we're done. And look at that. Check it out. We got a side view, too. Zohran Mamdani is demanding that New York City businesses turn their thermostats up to 78 degrees.
Alleviate the stress on. And to every business owner, please set your thermostats to 78 degrees to alleviate the stress on our power grid. And to every business owner, please set your thermostats to 78 degrees to alleviate the stress on our power grid.
To alleviate the stress on your power grid. I'm sorry, when you're... How the hell is the power grid gonna de-stress it when so much businesses are now gonna use AC units that is also gonna fund the electricity bills up, and it's also gonna have a lot of stress on your grid. It's gonna add to that, dude. Does he not realize that? He is so fucking stupid. Just because you try to eliminate the electricity, you're just gonna generate more electricity, making the power bills go up. Is that an ideal situation for New York? Is that an ideal situation for New Yorkers? Is it? But anyway, we'll discuss this as well. Zohran doesn't know what America is. The guy from Uganda who refuses to condemn Sharia law and Islam is now saying that he's trying to invade. Let's take a look at this.
Small group of newspapers at City Hall as I sit behind George Washington's desk, alongside new Americans who came to this country. I cannot see all of America, but like so many who came before, I can see New York City. The city I see today looks very different than the one that greeted George Washington. In July of 1776, our city simmered under the yoke of oppression. The British had imposed a colonial rule so repressive that 250 years ago, 80 miles south, a small group of newspaper editors, farmers, and soldiers signed their names on a document declaring truths that feel self-evident now, but were revolutionary then, establishing the ideals our nation still strives to fulfill. The British did not take it well. War broke out, and that August, as the largest battle of the Revolutionary War unfolded in Brooklyn, batteries on Governor's Island took aim at British ships anchored just offshore. We were outgunned, we were outmanned, and we were soundly defeated. After only a few months, it appeared our fledgling attempt at democracy was on the precipice of collapse. But that night, with the moon overhead, thousands of our soldiers silently climbed into ferries and flat-bottom boats and escaped to Manhattan. The Continental Army survived to fight another day. Independence may have been declared in Philadelphia, but it was rescued in New York City. George Washington was the last to leave Brooklyn. As he waited at the river's edge, the sun beginning its rise, he would have looked out over New York City's waters and seen what so many have seen in the 250 years since: an opportunity to begin anew. Those opportunities, like everything in New York City, are not given. They are won. In 1838, 11 years after New York outlawed slavery, a recently emancipated black man by the name of James Weeks sought to begin anew as well, and to help hundreds of others do the same. He bought property in Brooklyn, won himself the right to vote, and sold lots to others newly freed. When they landed in New York Harbor, they knew they had something waiting for them.
Why is this dude just trying to justify destroying the civilization of America? You don't sit at George Washington's desk and just try to justify that shit. That's disrespectful. That's not what George Washington fought for. That's not correct.
At City Hall, as I sit.
I don't want to fucking hear this piece of shit anymore. I don't want to fucking hear him. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't want to fucking hear him. And check that out. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, and they're delaying paychecks on officers. Wow, New York is falling apart by the hour, dude. I not only have 3 clips for the Clips channel, but I also have one long clip called New York is Falling Apart. Anyway.
We see a city of contradictions. As we mark 250 years, what do we see? We see a city of contradictions within a nation of contradictions.
We see the city you don't like.
The wealthiest country in the history of the world.
Yes.
One where children go to sleep hungry, while the world's first trillionaire hungers for more.
Well, actually, Elon deserves it, actually. If he's giving other people jobs and helping people bring food to the table, then he deserves to be a trillionaire for that. I think he earned it.
We see monopolies that dominate every industry and oligarchs who buy elections. We see masked agents terrorizing our streets, eating food cooked by our undocumented neighbors before spiriting them away in unmarked vans. As we mark 250.
Yep, check that out. Hold up.
What is the meaning of this? Taking out the trash! Taking out the trash!